Off at.
You asked me
Oh
about
yeah,
today.
oh yeah. What you got going on today? Like what you got going on presently?
Yeah. All right. So today, like, oh yeah, full time basically football. I play for the team here, Duval Raiders. For my Florida people, Duval Raiders. It's like the developmental league for like the next level, for like NFL, Arena, Canadian League. Like Andrews Rogers Camardi is in this league, Trent Richardson is in this league. So I'm be playing it. I play against Andrews Camardi, hopefully Trent Richardson in the playoffs. So like that's what I play this league. I work at a gym, Musclehead. We're working on a clothing line, Bagville clothing. I'm working on that. And I'm also slowly working on being certified as a personal trainer. And then on top of all of that, I start school January 10th.
You start school? Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that. You ain't talking about that part.
I'll be moving. I ain't telling mommy either. But like yeah, so I'm going to school. I'm getting my AAs right now, just get my basic classes done. I'm more than likely gonna wind up going to either do film school or something in business like sports management, something like that. But
Yeah, I'm actually doing film. I'm actually doing film stuff actually now. I just started getting into it. I'm doing short films. I'm starting out with short film first, and then I'm going to transition to doing other stuff. But like, I'm really trying to, everything I do is artistic anyway. But I'm really trying to get
yeah,
into.
yeah. So I was like, I like the creativity part of it. So I was like, I'm like gonna want to doing film either as a major or a minor, but something along management. I like to stick to things I'm interested in, like music, sports, food, stuff like that. So like, I'm trying to stick into doing 6 years of the Navy. I'm just trying to do anything that completely makes me happy right now. So that's all.
Yeah. So what? So me and you both do. We both kind of like in the entrepreneur business side of things. So like, what's some advice you would give to someone who's trying to get into like business for themselves, like trying to be an entrepreneur, trying to run a business? Like, what's it could be one thing, it could be two things. It don't matter.
I got two. I got two big things. The big thing, the first thing is, it's gonna sound like a broken record because everybody says, literally just learning how to keep going. Like when you feel down on yourself, like keep going. Like talk about it, vent it out. Talk about, yo, I hate this, I can't do it, whatever. But like remember in the back of your head, you got to keep going. Like nothing worth having comes easy at all. Like I don't like nothing easy. So if you want something that you know that's what you're passionate about, just realize you're gonna have bad days, you're gonna have good days. And in the end, it's the outcome you want. Just depends on how much work you put into it. And the second thing is, I learned this from my dad. Uh, Play chess. I keep telling everybody, like everybody I talk to, I tell them if I'm sitting here talking about stuff like it's chess, not checkers. Meaning like you can't in chess you got to have strategic moves where you play. You got to do this at the right time. You got to move each piece at the right time to win in the end, right? Checkers, all you do is hop around the board and hope you get lucky. It's not too much planning in checkers than there is in chess. So a big thing I live by is like it's chess, not checkers. You gotta be patient. You gotta know when to do certain things. You gotta know how to move certain things. So when you turn that goes into business, you gotta know when to cash in on this or when to do that. You gotta know when to do certain things like buy this thing or go to this networking event. So it's just a big thing of like learning when to move certain moves. That's my biggest two things for people who out here entrepreneurs, hustlers, and all that. Remember, you're gonna have bad days. Keep going and know how to protect.
Right. Yeah, I try to explain this one thing. I know you can explain it more because people hear from me all the time, like those that follow me. But I need you to explain to them, like, because all of us have it. Like, explain. I know it's a short answer, kind of, but explain to them, to the viewers and to the listeners, like where, because we both like have a grind and a drive. Like when it comes to our business and our brand and getting work done and trying to accomplish everything we can, we have a certain drive. So explain to them that it's like it runs in the family, because I think everyone from top down not think, I know everyone from top down has that same competitive drive, accomplish.
Yeah, like honestly, I think it all comes from mommy. Like us seeing mommy work two jobs, always like on the move, doing this that, and the third. Like, mommy was always working. Like so, I think that's where we got her from. I know I picked up mostly on from it from Jasmine. Like I tell people, Jasmine was like the big hustler in our family. At a point in time, she was 14, basically the manager of Chick Fil A. Um, Now she's running her own marketing, basically her own marketing business is doing really well. Janae's doing her hookah pipes and her bakery and stuff like that, doing real good. You're doing everything you're doing from your mom, your dancing, your dance classes, all that. It's like, and then Jaden's starting to come into it too. Like from the top down, everybody just kind of got that whole notion. I think it came from mommy of like work, like hustle, like go out there and grind for it. And mommy was simple. Mommy just loves doing nursing, so mommy just always stuck with that. But she always is doing that because she wants to. Um, and even her now, she's trying to do her own little pet company and stuff like that. So like, it comes from her. Like that's in our DNA. Like definitely would say that's in our DNA, and we all got it. Definitely all got it.
Yeah, I just I tell people all the time, like, I see a lot of because I'm around a lot of families, around a lot of people all the time, and I just tell people like the way we do things is just different. Not saying there aren't other families that grind or maybe work just as much or just as hard, but I just think everybody just has their mind to something and like we're trying their best to achieve everything they want to achieve and stuff like that. And I think it's dope because I want people to know like it's not just a me thing, like it's the whole family. Like, and like you said, mommy just she was like the main thing for me. And then even when you was young, like watching your dad and your uncle and because they was around. My dad wasn't
Yeah,
around, so your dad was around. And then Uncle Ronald was around, and
yeah,
was around
yeah. And
other
even
like
now,
five.
man. Him and I just talked to them the other day. Like Uncle Donald still got like 5 jobs. Uncle Ronald Secret Service.
He's still a cop.
Yeah, he up there. He's still the big league. He up there with the politicians and all them. And then like Uncle Donald still at the theater, still doing this, and this. I'm like, hey, man, like y'all ever gonna stop working? That's just our family. Like, and yeah, and mommy picked up on it too. Like all of us just always been in that mindset of like hustle. We all have our respective passions and we hustle for. And honestly, the crazy thing is like if you look at it from the bigger picture, like everybody, you put all of us up on the drawboard. Literally, like everybody's doing something totally different. Like, none of us are doing all the same thing. Like you got the dance, and miming, and film, and Janae got the bakery and the hookah, and Jasmine got the promotion and marketing and stuff like that. And I'm over here with clothing brands and football and stuff like that. So it's like everybody's different, like all of us. And I think mommy sits at the household with all that, which gave all of us that like, all right, yeah, we gotta go out here and hustle. That's what kept
Hmm.
us. Like I tell people all the time, I know my sisters are better hustlers than a lot of these guys. And I would gladly say that.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Like I went to LA last week. I ain't even tell you. I went to LA. I got back Tuesday morning, and I went out there to Millennium. I don't know if you ever heard of Millennium, but it's like a famous dance company in LA. LA has a bunch of dance companies, but that's
Yeah.
the and I went down and I met so many people. So I just what I've been doing really is just networking and just connecting with people and stuff like that, trying to get everything out there and stuff like that. And I also went backwards. So instead of doing like just the mime thing, I actually went backwards and started taking other dance classes and stuff like that. Because when I went down there, I didn't do no miming. I had to mime in the church on Sunday, but I went down there, I did some hip hop and stuff like that. And then I'm about to launch a genre, this mime hip hop, and I'm about to combine the two and I got the building already. So I'm just building on what I'm already doing. Like my goal right now is just really just opening up different dance companies around the world right now. I know I got the one here, and then I'm trying to open up somewhere else and stuff like that. So yeah, the grind don't stop. You already know that. You already know.
Always
You already
forever,
know.
forever rap cycle. I feel like sometimes but it pays off in the end. Forever. honestly, looking back from like my early adult years, I sound like I'm old as hell. But like being 20 to 25 now, I'm like, yeah, where I was at 20 is not where I'm at 25 now. Like it's not the same, like at all.
Hmm. So I gotta ask you a question. I gotta ask you another question. I don't know if it's gonna be funny or not. So what's going on? What's going on? How's everything? Like what's not how's going everything? What's going on in your personal life? What's going on? You know why I say personal life? I mean like relationship and.
Nothing. Boy, I'm out here. Remember Boomerang?
Hmm.
I'm Marcus. Let's just leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that. I'm at my Marcus stage right now. Nah, I'm chilling.
Still young. You got
Yeah, no, I mean you knew I was married at a point in time, so um,
time.
I had that going on. I went through a real
Got married.
big rough.
Yeah, I still don't know, but hey,
Huh?
that's how
What?
you got. I said how you got married before me. I don't know.
I got married before all y'all. I don't care. It
You did.
sucks. I got married. I got married and divorced before all y'all. That's just really weird.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a proud thing. Um, nah, but I was married. And then I was schooling for him, but now I got my girlfriend. That's my little homie. So I'm kicking her right now. Like she's supportive of my thing. Like me hustling out here, me grinding and stuff like that. So big kudos to her. I will say. For but other than that, personally, I'm really just
Do you think it's hard to balance like the business and stuff, everything you got going on in a relationship? You think it's hard? Or you think it's easy? Or
hell
you think
yeah. That
it's
is
hard?
extremely easy. Yes, like because it is like you gotta make sure you on track with everything you doing, and then still keep what you doing with like whoever you in a relationship and going at a good steady pace too. Like you gotta make sure you still doing what you need to do for a relationship and still like hustling for yourself. And sometimes like there'll be times where I'll be around them and I'm just like I don't want to do anything but like work on some stuff or like be in my head trying to create something or stuff like that. Or I had like a bad day doing something and like I just come home and kind of shut down. But like at that point in time, this was like as any relationship on both sides of the relationship, whatever it may be, you gotta like you got somebody like that, you gotta just know like, all right, maybe you just need to like you gotta know what makes them happy just to let them be them. Just let them be them. And like uh me growing up, you know me, like I was always like things went wrong. I either went to a book or I went to my video game. So I gotta go into my space of like zen and chill out. And sometimes I need to recharge from like life for like the whole night. Like I'll be out all day, won't talk to them, and then come home and still be quiet as hell and won't speak to nobody because it's just the fact that like
Hmm.
I'm trying to like detox from the day basically. And you know, sometimes that gets bad in relationships because then you don't know like they sitting there thinking like something's wrong with you and there's something about them. And it's not usually the case. Maybe you just like you try to make a chess move, you lost. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like it's hard. I mean, but all relationships take work. I'm really sounding like I'm like 45 out here. But but for real, like I mean, just like I don't know, it's hard, but like everything's hard. But I feel like it's a bit challenging when you trying to be you got yourself at the standard of peers, and you feel like for me, I know it's bad. 'Cause I put myself up here, and when I feel like I ain't living up to this standard, and I'm somewhere down here, I beat up on myself because I'm
Yeah.
not working at that level. Sometimes that drags home or drags into a relationship. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard to do, but
Yeah. It's
like
a fact.
supportive. That's all it is. She's supportive. She snaps me out of it sometimes.
So so do you think we would have? You think we everything would have? You think we would have panned out better in these relationships if if we listened to your mother?
On the real, I think, and it's funny you say that because mommy just asked me, was just talking to me about this too. She was saying something about ex-wife, and she was like, I think the problem was we were too like she was too me and her were too much alike. I'm like, y'all didn't even like each other. But I was like, the fact that you say that makes it weird. Because at first you told us not to do this, and now you sitting here thinking like, oh, we the same person. I'm just like, so I mean, yes and no. I think we should have listened to her, but then again, I'm glad we did because honestly, that made me. I'm all about leveling up. So like, I went through a bad relationship. I knew what to not do and what to do in that relationship into this one.
I honestly can't think of. She didn't like too many of the girls I talked to. She didn't like too many. She didn't like Kia. She told me about Kia for a minute. Kia was is Layla's mom. He didn't like Kia. He definitely didn't like Jasmine. I think the only one she liked was I think she liked Linnea, and then she liked Essence. You remember Essence because you know I was with Essence for about 3 years, so you remember Essence. And she like legit really didn't like majority of my girlfriends. So I'm like, I'm kind of guarded with the one I'm talking to now because I don't want I want her to like her. You know what I'm saying? And she hasn't met her yet and stuff like that. So you know how your mother is. You know, she just wants somebody that's she said she remember she always said we should have somebody that's like her or like our sisters or and stuff like
But
that.
the thing
And
is, I used to fight our sisters. So I don't want to hear that. Like
yeah, I
Jasmine,
told her I really know about that one, but
I was like, she used to say, she like, oh yeah, yeah, you need somebody to act like your sister Jasmine. And I'm like, no, because I used to box my sisters. No, because I'm black her too. But no, I'm playing. No, like
got
I
along. So
don't think so.
yeah, me and Jasmine got along, so I can see her saying that for me, but for you, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like me and Jasmine got along, but I also tell people like me and Jasmine used to scrap. So I feel bad for whoever did
I
Jasmine.
used to.
Jasmine, oh yeah, I love Jasmine. I love Jasmine, Janae, and all my sisters to death. I was just like, me and my sisters used to like beef for. Me and Janae never really had too many beef problems, but me and
Yeah,
Jasmine went at it. But I think that's because me and Jasmine like 4 years apart.
it's look, it's funny. I'll tell you this on here on the podcast. Look, so look, I want you to think of somebody that's from PFAC, right? Think of somebody used to talk to you from PFAC, right? So I told her at one point, I said, I was thinking about talking to a specific person, right? Just think, I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about. And I told her I was going to, because you know she's older now. So I was going to talk to her. Mommy was like, no, no, you're not. You're not talking to her. You know what I'm talking, right?
Pretty sure.
Think about who I talked to at PFAC.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm
You
talking
know who
about.
I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I think I just talked to her though.
Yeah, and mommy said no.
Why not? Like I'm grown now. I think there was one lady that went there too, and I told mommy I was like, she's gorgeous now. She's like, she's still older. I was like, I don't care. Like, I'm grown now. What's the
Yeah,
problem?
yeah. He was
That's
like,
your
no.
mother. Yeah, no. That's your mother.
She was.
I,
So
I couldn't, I couldn't. I don't know what she was thinking, but I don't think listening to her kind of helped. It just kind of needed. Yeah, it is what it is. I kind of stopped getting dwelled up on my past relationship stuff. And mommy do be speaking for that sometimes, and I be thinking about it after the fact. Man, she was
yeah,
telling the
she
truth,
likes to say, well, yeah, but she'll
and I be
if
like,
you
I ain't gonna tell her.
yeah, if you come to her and tell her it didn't work out, she'll be like, well, you should have listened to me. I told you that I didn't like her. The reason why I didn't like her, I told you, and stuff like that. So that's why I'm being guarded, like with my girlfriend lives in Kentucky. So can you
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah.
Oh, my girlfriend lives in Kentucky, so like I go and see her every once in a while, but like I haven't even told you like any details with regards to that. 'Cause I know how
You meet somebody from Kentucky.
she knows some stuff, but she don't know everything
How do you meet somebody from Kentucky?
because I go down there often.
No, I'm gonna say
I go
like
down there, you
it's
know.
like people from Nebraska. I know like two people from Nebraska. Nobody leaves Nebraska.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Nebraska.
Yeah,
I ain't never been to Nebraska before.
that's what I'm saying. It's like who do you know from Nebraska? Nobody leaves there. So it's like you said
Kentucky's
Kentucky.
not really that bad though. Have you been to
Nah,
Kentucky?
no,
Oh, Kentucky's cool.
it's not like no shame against Kentucky, but it's like it's not a place like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna plan a road trip. Let's go to Kentucky.
Oh yeah.
It gives me real like Mississippi burning vibes.
They got good college football there.
I do know that. I mean, they UConn was the only school that actually wanted to actually like give me a scholarship after I filmed the ACL. So
Yeah. Yeah. I said the
no,
same.
that's in Connecticut. That's in Connecticut. I'm tripping.
Oh, Connecticut. Oh
Yeah,
yeah. I've been there before. Like you can say the same thing about Rhode Island because I've been in Rhode Island before, and it's like really nothing there, literally. Like literally.
I think the only place I've been to so far that's been like kind of like not a place I was like I didn't think I was gonna wind up in was probably. You ever been to Columbus, Georgia?
Not Columbus, Georgia. I've been to Decatur. I've been to Augusta, Atlanta, and I think
I've
that's it.
been to those places, but like Columbus, Georgia, is like I literally think that's USA America because literally there's nothing but army bases, army, there's gun shops. It literally looks like Sin City for it's like it's strip clubs, gun shops, army people. That's all it is. Literally USA America. It's real. I went there for a football workout and I was just like, yeah, I don't want to live out here. This would be a terrible place to live.
Well, you're in a very good place. You live in a good state. I'm thinking about moving down there somewhere. I gotta move somewhere. I gotta move somewhere red. Can't be nowhere blue because Philadelphia is like terrible right now.
Yeah, man, I seen that they did the vaccination thing and I was just like, wow, that's crazy.
Oh, you talking about the murder rates?
No, I said the vaccination
Oh
thing
yeah,
where
not
like
even
people
just
are
that.
not
It's just
vaccination card.
not even that. Like me and you haven't talked about this at all, but I've been like I own 4 guns now. I got my license actually last year, but I own 4 guns now. And like I go to the gun range. Like I went to LA, I went to the gun range. Cause on Greyhound, you're able to like process like you all you gotta do is tell them you got it and show them your license and you can like put you it has to be in a case and it has to be under the bus. It can't be on the bus with you. But I took
Mm.
it because I went to the gun range down there. But like you really gotta like they shoot people in broad daylight now. They shot some 14-year-old like a couple weeks ago, still waiting for the bus.
Nah, I seen that.
Yeah, shot him 18 times and stuff like that. But it's not even the vaccine thing is crazy because now they got it indoors. They don't want you eating indoors without a vaccine. That starts January 3rd or something like that. But it's just like I got different political views, so I'm not trying to be nowhere that's forcing anything or pushing anything like that. So that's something I got to think about. But I'll worry about that in the future.
Hey, you know your grandmother always wants to. She been calling me a couple times about that. So,
Yeah,
even a little, like I mean, even if, like it got crazy to the point where people getting kicked out the military for it. Like you don't want to get it, you gotta get out.
yeah. Did you get yours?
Hell no, ain't
Uh,
trying to be no zombie.
your mother didn't call you about that? I know she got
Yeah,
on
she
you.
did. You know what they all do. They didn't all call. I'm
They ain't
still
got.
in the.
I don't know. Did Jasmine get hers?
Nah, Jasmine did her. She told me she was thinking about it, but she was like, her and Mama had said something about it. I was like, yeah, Mama said something to me about it too. So,
My mom
um,
got hers.
yeah, Mama got it. Mama got her first.
My mom's a Democrat. Of course, she got hers. Look, the whole family's Democrats except for me.
I'm independent. I don't believe in anything politics.
Yeah, you independent. That's good. I'll tell you this though: if we can take y'all governor and y'all give us y'all governor, I'll be good because I love y'all governor.
So in Florida?
No, DeSantis.
Yeah, in Florida.
Yeah, yeah, in Florida. Yeah, yeah,
That
y'all.
boy, that boy about his money. Why you think he opened up the state before everybody else did?
Yeah, I like him.
That boy like he like his money. I give him that. He was like, yeah, look, Florida losing too much money right now. Yeah, we have to open this back up.
Yeah, Florida a big state. Like Pennsylvania, Illinois, and places like that. They can afford to stay closed. Florida can't.
There's so many towns and counties here. Not even
Yeah.
counties, like towns in Florida alone. Like it's just like
And y'all population, they said y'all population went up 10% in the last 2 months because everybody's moving down there.
because it's free. Like
Yeah.
we just had some people at the gym. They signed up and they was just like they moved from Washington all the way over here because
State
the
Washington,
vaccine. Huh?
the state Washington or Washington D.C.
Yeah, the state Washington
That's,
because of the vaccine. They was like they didn't want to get it, and then it was like COVID was ramping up over there, so they moved to Florida. And I was just like, "Alright."
yeah, that's a hike. That's crazy. Oh, okay. But yeah, bro, I appreciate you coming on. I don't want to hold you too long. I know it's getting late. I know you out. You got work in the morning.
Nah, I'm going on a little trip tomorrow. I'm going to Disney World. Be a big kid.
You going on a trip? Yeah, I can't go nowhere until the week. Well, I go somewhere next week, but I got something big at my church, so I gotta like stay here. But I'm going back away. So I know I gotta go to Detroit soon, and I got a few. states coming up, but we're gonna talk again. I gotta come down there and visit you. I keep saying that. I ain't have a chance to come.
Yeah.
I come. You know what's crazy? I come to Kissimmee. In February, so I think I might have to swing by, even though I know it's a couple hours from you.
Yeah, just let me know if it's on the weekend. You can come to my football game.
Cause how far are you from Orlando?
From Atlanta?
Orlando. How far are you from Orlando?
Oh, Orlando? Like an
Yeah.
hour and a half.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Cause I know Kissimmee is like close to Orlando. So.
Kissimmee is like an hour and a half from Orlando, so that means you're like four and a half, 5 from there.
Yeah. I'm definitely going on try to stop through there because I got an event there. That event I did you remember last February? Not last February. Actually, no, I didn't tell you about that one. The one I told you about before was when I had to come to Jacksonville, but I ended up not going to that. So, and you was out of town anyway.
Yeah, I was in Atlanta.
Yeah, you wasn't around, but yeah, we gonna make something happen. But I think if you said you come in here for Jasmine's thing, then I think I'll see you at that.
Of course.
Yeah, in January, right? Her birthday. Did you freeze again? I think my brother froze again. But there you go. You good?
Yep.
All right. No, I said I'll see you when you come to Jasmine's thing, I guess.
Yeah, I'll be there. I told mommy and I'll be there. I gotta find what I'm wearing though.
Yeah, but we'll figure it out. But I appreciate you coming on. I love you much. Appreciate
too,
taking your time out and stuff like that.
I'm about to go chill.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm about to do. I got to go back to wrestling because I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched the first match, and the first match was like an hour, and then I stopped watching. I said, "Come on, let's get this out the way." Because the other matches I didn't really care about, but I'm still gonna go back and watch it though. All right, bro. Appreciate you.
See you later, man.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right.
All right. All right, y'all. Thank you. This episode is exclusive to YouTube. Going to see if I can boost it and see what I can do. But this is going to be exclusive to YouTube. I want this to be a video only podcast episode. So thank you guys so much. Remember to follow the podcast on Instagram at Mind Your Business _podcast on Instagram. To follow me on Instagram at Jamaican _BRED, and follow the YouTube channel Master of the Craft. I try to upload content every week, whether it's TikTok videos or church videos, whatever. Try to make sure I have content for you guys. But podcast is growing. We're number 19 in the country. I'm very, very humbled, very, very grateful for you guys' continuous support. And yeah, continue to share the videos and share the podcast and let everybody know what's going on. We're doing some big things, and we're going to continue to do some great things in the new year and the up and coming weeks and all that good stuff. So I want you guys to have a great night. Be safe. Make sure you say your prayers and make sure you keep God first. All right, y'all. Peace out.